What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another college basketball video. It is Saturday, November 15th. With some more college basketball action to dive into here today. We're going to break down my favorite play off of this slate. I'm just going to be diving into one game, looking at the top matchup of the day, BYU taking on UConn. It's going to be a good one, man. We're going to dive into that one. But before we do, I need you guys to smash that like button down there for me if you can and hit subscribe if you have not already. Typically, before we dive into these games, we would jump over to the Guy Boston Sports website. That's where I put all of my final plays after each of these videos. So make sure you check down there into that pinned comment. You'll find a link that'll send you right over there to where you can check those out. But we can't recap our plays from the night before because I am recording this one a little bit early, and those games are still live right now as we speak. So we'll recap those plays along with whatever we take here in this video in our next video. So let's go ahead and dive into this game. Like I said, man, we're looking at BYU and UConn. This one's tipping off at 7 o'clock. That line is moving, man. I took it at 3.5. I'll let you know which side I was on here in a minute, but I took it at 3.5 earlier. It is now sitting at 4.5. UConn laying 4.5 points here. Total sitting at 152.5. Now, this game, man, it does feature two top 10 offenses, with UConn sitting at 4th for offensive rating in the Ken Pom, BYU coming in at 7th. There's a pretty significant gap defensively, though, as the Huskies come in ranking 12th nationally, while the BYU is checking in outside of the top 50. You look at the Huskies roster, man, they are deep and balanced. They're led by a veteran core and big three in Solo Ball, who's averaging 18 points per game. You got Caravan averaging 17 points, 6 rebounds. And then you got another big down there, Terrace Reed Jr., 19.5 points per game, 10 rebounds as well. Point guard Silas Demery Jr. is also dishing out 6 assists per game as well. Man, Coach Dan Hurley, he's rolling out a top-tier defense. Looking at these Huskies, man, they've been suffocating opponents early on here in the season. It's obviously huge when facing such a high-powered offensive attack like that of the Cougars that we're going to see here in this one, man. BYU, they have a real nice mix of veteran and elite freshman talent across their roster. Looking at Robert Wright III, he's averaging 18 points per game with 4 assists as a transfer point guard for them. Freshman phenom AJ DeBonsta is already playing at an elite level, man, averaging 18.7 points per game, 7 rebounds per game as well. Richie Saunders is a veteran guard putting up 20 points per game for BYU, shooting 47% from deep also. Man, the Cougars have been efficient protecting the ball as well. They have the 4th best turnover percentage in the nation. They consistently generate high quality shots, man, but this Huskies defense is much greater than anything that they faced so far this year. And their defense, specifically their interior defense against a strong center like Terrace Reed Jr., is a big concern for the Cougars here, man. This one's going to be played at TD Garden in Boston. That's technically a neutral site. It's essentially a home game here for UConn, man. They have a strong history here of success in Boston, man. We can definitely expect their fan base to pack this arena. Coach Hurley has proven a national championship winning coach. He's exceptional, man, at game planning for top tier opponents like he's going to face here today. He knows, and he alluded to the home court advantage that his team is going to have here in this one as well, man. BYU, they are explosive. There's no denying that. They have a star-studded offense, but in my opinion, they are a little top-heavy facing off against this UConn team that is very balanced. Looking at their roster and have an elite defensive scheme that they're bringing to the court as well. UConn's defense is perfectly equipped to challenge BYU's reliance on their top scorers and force them into some uncomfortable looks as this game moves on. The Huskies' defensive interior presence with Terrence Reed Jr. also should be able to challenge BYU's ability to finish at the rim. So, all in all, man, I see UConn pulling away here in the second half as their defense starts to wear down this Cougars team and their depth and more balanced approach overall starts to win out. So, give me UConn on the side here in this one. And, guys, that is going to wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed the show today. Hope you found the content helpful and useful. And if you did, please don't forget to smash that like button on your way out. Hit subscribe if you have not already. And that is going to do it, man. Hope you guys all cash out and have yourselves a great night. I'm going to see you back tomorrow for the next one.